I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean. Right. Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean. I'm here. I'm here. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Just wanted to tap in with y'all on a late night. It's a late night over here, so I couldn't sleep. Got up, did a little workout, did a little cleaning, and I saw a story on the internet that's not getting a lot of, not getting a lot of publicity or a lot of traction. And I thought that's weird, or it needs to get some traction, or it deserves to get some traction. And it's about, uh, I guess he's a rapper's father. He's a rapper's father. I never heard of the rapper. I think she's a female rapper from Atlanta, but I've never heard of her. I'm not really like tapped in with the rap scene like that, with the younger generation. But it's about her father. This is the trash ass dude right here. But it's about her father, and he actually got convicted, and he just went to prison for sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl that was living in his home. I guess with a lady that he was dating or something like that. And what hit me is that I found this on the internet, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and it's not getting a lot of publicity or traction. And it's shit like this that needs to get some attention to it. We spend a lot of time on YouTube talking about celebrities and entertainers and former basketball players sitting around telling old stories from 20 and 30 years ago, but they don't get a lot of traction on things like this. So basically what it is this guy right here. He's a producer, so I'm guessing he's in the rap industry, but he used to be a producer. And his daughter is a rapper in Atlanta, and I guess, she's been doing her thing for a little while or whatever. But I was reading the story, and it's a couple things that kind of stood out to me, and I was like, man, there's like 3 or 4 different red flags, and I just wanted to speak on it because the father, that's accused of all of this, he's not that far from my age. I'm a little younger than him, but it just hit me, and I was like, man, this shit is crazy. So I just wanted to read a little of the story and kind of give my take on it, and see what we can take from it, learn from it, grow from it, elevate from it, and use it, so we can better our lives, or just use it as a cautionary tale, So everything is not about celebrity gossip. Sometimes we just talking about topics and discussions that we see and hear about just as parents. I'm a parent. I have a son, and I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I have a 50-50 custody of my daughter. And things like this are the things that we worry about the most when, let's say, you go through a divorce and you have shared custody, but maybe your ex, they might be dating some piece of shit dude or something like that, and you really worry about people having access of being around your child, and you're not in the home with them, and that's just a really big concern of a lot of men and women as well. So it just kind of struck a chord with me, hearing this story, and it just kind of it angered me and it made me mad. So just wanted to chop it up a little bit about it, and and see what your take is on it. It says, let me see. DIOR's father charged with sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl living in his home. The girl's mother breaks silence and alleges rapper also tried to evict them. So it says, a mother is demanding justice after Atlanta rapper DIOR's father was charged with sexually assaulting her 14-year-old daughter living in his home. The girl's mother, who is also living in the home, also alleges that DIOR tried to evict her and her daughter, whom she describes as an introvert and recluse. It says the alleged assault and arrest happened last year. However, the mother is now speaking out just days ahead of the rapper's father going to trial, according to the North Carolina Beat. The mother told them that DIOR's father is set to appear in court on January 22nd, 2024. So I guess this happened last month where he was sentenced, but the whole situation in the case happened about a year ago. It says, according to jail records, Daryl Lawson Bailey, the 51-year-old father of 25-year-old Atlanta rapper Desi Bailey, famously known as DIOR, was arrested and booked into the Henry County Sheriff's Office jail on February 27, 2023. Bailey was hit with 5 charges: rape, statutory rape, aggravated sodomy, aggravated child molestation, and aggravated sexual battery of a child under 6 years old. It says, according to the North Carolina Beat, Bailey remains in custody without bond as of Thursday, January 11th. Additionally, the alleged victim's mother, Alexis Ellis, recently told the outlet that she met Bailey in 2020 at a Savannah, Georgia Home Depot, where they both worked as forklift drivers. Ellis said she and Bailey had a budding relationship and she would often lend Bailey money, which he paid back. In January 2023, Ellis said she was trying to leave a man she was involved with, and Bailey opened his home up to her and her children. The following month, Ellis alleged that one morning around 5 a.m., Bailey entered the room her 14-year-old daughter was staying in and raped her. Before the alleged rape, Ellis said she called her daughter and told her to pack her and her siblings' things because she would come in to grab them the next morning. Ellis said sometime after her phone call and the next morning, Bailey allegedly assaulted her daughter, who then called her and told her every move he allegedly made on her. Ellis said, he got to her before I could get to her. He raped my daughter in the wee hours of the morning. When Ellis was notified, she was 2 hours away attending a funeral, but he immediately dashed to Bailey's home, staying on the line with her daughter the whole time. Ellis said her daughter told her that Bailey went to get pizza after the alleged rape, so Ellis called 911 and told them to meet her at the home, afraid of what she'd do to Bailey once they were face to face. When Ellis arrived at the home, Bailey was still gone and the police hadn't arrived yet. When officers finally arrived, Ellis said they took her daughter's clothes and the bedsheets but didn't arrest Bailey. That night, Ellis and her kids stayed at a hotel despite legally establishing residency at Bailey's home. Ellis said she went on Facebook and fired off posts about how the police let Bailey walk free after making a report. It says, on February 27, 2023, Ellis received a phone call from investigators informing her that Bailey had been arrested and charged and that she was free to return to the home if she felt comfortable enough. Upon arriving, Ellis noticed that she was denied access to the home. She said that only Bailey's plus her and her daughter's fingerprints were stored to grant access to the home. However, both of theirs had been deleted. The same day, DIOR's father was arrested and charged for allegedly sexually assaulting the young girl. Ellis alleged that the rapper came to the home and offered an insincere apology to her daughter. Ellis said the rapper acted like she cared about her daughter and said, "I'm sorry what happened to you." Ellis said the next day, DIOR and her brother returned to the home and tried to evict them with the police present. Wow. So this is the guy. So I think he's a producer. He was a producer in the music industry, and his daughter's in the industry as well. So that's his arrest record, and I guess this is footage of the police coming to the home, I guess, to evict the lady or whatever. And this is the guy right here. I remember seeing this guy on a BET show years ago, and he was trying to get his daughter, I guess, in the music industry or the music game, and he was also a producer, and that's his daughter or whatever. But this is about him. So this is him right here, and my thing is this: the first of all, the red flag was the woman whose child was, this horrible thing happened to. She met this guy at a fucking Home Depot, driving a forklift where she was working at as well, and she moved in with him without even knowing who he was. That's number one right off the bat. So both the story says that she was trying to leave a abusive relationship with another man, and she moved in with him to get away from that relationship, and she has kids. So now none of this is the mother's fault. This is not her fault at all. So that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're doing. However, also you have to realize and understand that you have children with you. You don't know this man. You're gonna move you and your kids in with this man because you're in that desperate need of a place to stay. I know circumstances and situations happen and things, go on, but that's not the move. That is not something that you do. That is not something that you do. And the second red flag was she said that she was gone 2 hours away while her daughter was still there with this man that she just moved in with maybe not a month or two ago. There's no way in the world you should do something like that. I don't know what the mother was. They say the mother was going to a funeral somewhere, I guess, in another state or something like that. But there's no way in the world as a mother you should leave your children with anybody that's not their biological parent. Sometimes let alone family members is dangerous doing that. But she left her child with this man that she barely know that she met at Home Depot driving forklifts where they both worked at so she can go attend the funeral. Why didn't she take her daughter to the funeral with her? That's insane. That is insane to me. Just me being the father of a daughter, you know, uh, being a single father, having shared custody of my daughter. That's insane to me. I don't let my daughter spend nights at nobody's house. Uh, I don't want I don't want anybody watching her that don't know her, know me or her mother or whatever. If her mother can't watch her, she stay with me, and if I can't watch her, she stay with her mother. This is not a situation where you just let anybody watch your children and put them in a predicament like that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This dude is a piece of shit right here. So he's a has-been music producer, now working at Home Depot. Didn't do shit else with his life. Still trying to probably do music or make a hit record or something like that. Never did anything to elevate his life or maybe get another career so he can put himself in a better financial situation. He basically was a predator. He looking for struggle love. This one of them guys. He looking for struggle love. He met the daughter's mother at Home Depot where she was working as well. She didn't have a place to go, so he saw a predatory opportunity with offering her a place to go, and he was using what he had and her being in a bad situation, to put himself in a situation where he can date the woman or have access to sexual access or whatever like that. That's ridiculous. That's a red flag, man. No woman should be moving in with a man like that she does not know and leaving her children with him while she's off somewhere for a day or two. And this man put his hands on that young lady. I just can't even get over that and fathom that in my head. My daughter being left with someone while her mother is going on a trip or something like that, and some man is watching my daughter, and I would go insane. There's no way that I would go for anything like that. And in the story said that the woman who posted the story, she said that she met the guy at Home Depot where she used to loan him money. So what made you want to move in with a dude or a man that you don't know, that you met at work? Those workplace relationships are never a good idea. They never work. But you're loaning him money, then you want to move in with him because you're trying to get out of your situation, and then you leave your child with him while you're off somewhere attending a family function or a funeral, and you didn't take your daughter. That's horrible parenting, for one. Horrible judgment, for two. And that's just trifling. Like, there's no way that you should do some shit like that. I couldn't imagine that, man. It's crazy. It makes me sick to my stomach even reading and hearing a story like this. that she left her vulnerable child in the home of a man that she don't know, she just met, and could be a potential, well, he turned out to be a predator. So hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. You know, ladies, if you're single and you have children, let me know what do you think about, you know, her doing this, or a story like this. That's insane. You know, hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. Elevation Nation Conversations, Elevation Nation Tribe, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We on the way to 900 subscribers, trying to get to that 1,000 mark and grow from there. But just conversations, man. We talk about a variety of topics, and this is just a conversation that struck me because I'm a single parent of a young daughter, and it just hit me, man. It hit me in a place where I was just like, oh my God, that's sickening and disgusting, and I would never want that to happen to anybody. You know, definitely wouldn't want that to happen to my daughter. So just wanted to drop in, discuss it, see what we can learn from it, take from it, see the mistakes that were made, and never do those mistakes in our life. You know, we can use it to grow and develop from, add it to our life so we can elevate our lives and make our, you know, decision in our lives better. Learn from others' mistakes so we don't repeat those same mistakes. So God Body Sean, I'm out. Just wanted to tap in with y'all and highlight some of the red flags in this situation. It's not about trying to demonize or demean anybody, but that mother made a horrible fucking decision. She made a couple horrible decisions. You know, the first was she met the guy at work. The guy wasn't doing shit. She was loaning him money. She moved in with him out of desperation and necessity. She left her daughter with him. Didn't know the guy, and then she left him to go 2 hours away while her daughter's there. So she made a variety of mistakes. On top of this piece of shit man made the ultimate mistake of violating her trust as well as her daughter's trust and touching that young girl. So there's a lot of mistakes made all the way around. This dude is right where he needs to be, in jail, locked up. They gonna get with his ass up in prison. But hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. The Elevation Nation Conversation, God Body Sean. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'll check y'all on the next one. I'm out. One.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean.